Well, there's my sidewalk for the gate I'm going to build done. I'm not much of a concrete finisher, but let's see, I don't know, 15, 14 bags of 80-pound bags of concrete. And I had to dig a whole bunch of dirt out of there because that was a big hump. So now I'm going to have a walk-through gate, and I can leave my main gate locked. Now I'm fixing to start working on the metal driveway gate right now. This is what I'm cutting the angles with. My handy dandy 18-volt DeWalt wrecking saw. I got a metal blade on it, and it worked on one. I was wondering how I was going to cut these angles, and that come out pretty good. So I'm hoping this blade will last the whole gate, because I only got that one metal cutting blade. And here's my next angle right here, and we got a pretty good start. I'm fixing to start welding here, and I'm going to practice on this piece here just to make sure I got my heat and my wire speed right, because I don't want to mess up. I only got one shot at this. I can't afford to buy any more if I make a mistake. I bought just enough to make my gate, and if I screw up, well, I'm screwed, because I can't afford to buy any more steel. This is everything. Alright, I'm going to give a little test weld here to set my my heat and my wire speed correctly, and then I'm fixing to weld this gate together and go to cutting some bars for the middle. Well, I'm glad I tested this. This is a little thing called burn through, and that comes from having your heat too high. So I'm going to back my heat down. I'll try C. I'll bring my wire speed back a little bit and give that a shot. I'm happy with that. I'm about a 1/4 inch off of being square, but this will work. Whenever you're working with heat, metal does flex and warp. And now I'm fixing to start working on my vertical rails. I think I'm going to put them 10 inches apart, 44.5 long. I think there's going to be 17 of them, maybe 18. Oh man, it's coming together pretty good. I may have this done today. Then I got to go back to Home Depot and get some pipe. I'm going to make a hinge out of pipe and metal rod. And I got a piece of angle over there behind that trash can. That's going to be part of my hinge. Alrighty. I'm going to start cutting rails now. I'm liking it. Slow going, but boy, that's going to be one solid gate. And when I get done, I'm going to put that small animal wire up against this so my dog can't get through them rails and no other dogs can get in. Okay, I'm going to go to cutting some more. It's getting there. 4 more. 4 more to cut and weld, and I'm done. I'll tell you what, it took me about a half a day. I thought it'd take me a couple of days. Alright, I'm done. Oh, Christ. Oh, all that smoke is choking me to death. Plus, when I was welding, this metal is primed, and all that smoke from the primer was getting in my lungs. This is a little 110 Lincoln wire welder. I'll tell you what, that is the handiest little welder. Plug it right into your standard wall socket, and you just have to let it rest in between welds. You weld 2 or 3 minutes and let it rest a minute or two, because you're asking an awful lot of a transformer to melt that wire. It's Weld Pack 100. It has served me well. Welded a lot of stuff. I made that trailer there about 16 years ago. Made that trailer. I made a boat trailer, and man, I've made tons of stuff with that little welder right there. They sell the wire in 1 pound and 10 pound. I got a 10 pounder on there right now, and I've had the 10 pounder on there for, God, a year or so. It just don't seem to run out. I keep expecting it to. Every time I pick it up to weld, I expect to have to replace the spool. Alright, I can't do nothing else till I go to town and get the pipe and rod to make a hinge. I may just go ahead and drag this down to the end of my driveway and set it up in there, see how it's going to look. I'm not going to be able to paint it till I get it hung up. And then I'm going to take my grinder and sand the welds down a little bit, grind them down, make them look a little nicer. And hit it with some black oil-base paint. And I still got to make my little walk-through gate, but don't have enough steel. Oh well.